Hi everyone, it's Fitz with the Walk and Talk. Hope you're doing well. 34-17, Kansas State gets a kind of a comfortable victory over West Virginia. Just walked out of the press conference. This is a really confident K-State team. He said they had this one circled. This one was really important to them, and it looked like it. It looked like they played with some urgency and some need. West Virginia had a 5-game winning streak, which is rather astonishing if you kind of follow this matchup, this series. They're usually pretty evenly matched. And K-State won a lot of those early games, and now West Virginia had taken 5 leading into today. K-State moves to 7-3, 4 in a row. They're 4-3 in Big 12 play. Just a really nice job of K-State coming out from the very start. They scored touchdowns on their possessions to open both halves. And that's a pretty good scenario. I just walked myself into a corner. It's not easy doing this. I make it look easy, but it's not. I don't know what to say about this team. They kind of had a little bit going on and everything. They played really good defense. Their offense was sound. And special teams came up huge with the block punt. It's hard to block punts nowadays. Everyone's doing it a little bit differently, and K-State certainly found an avenue right in there. And Coach Kleiman said after the game, they knew they'd had one shot at it, and they had to take advantage of it, and they did. Just a huge play by Ty Bowman, and Marvin Martin scoops it up for the touchdown. This gets them off to that 14-0 lead, and West Virginia was trying to play catch up the rest of the day, and it started to look like they might catch up. K-State got so conservative on offense in the second quarter, and then as the game wore on, and suddenly it was a one-score game, and it looked like the Wildcats are putting themselves in a bad situation. It's Skylar Thompson threw an absolute rope down the seam to Sammy Wheeler to get a first down. I think someone said K-State's now 12 of 14 on fourth down conversions. That's pretty wicked. That tells me there's plays in that playbook that work. Didn't always see it today. What do you say about this team? I mean, a lot of people had given up on them. They just kind of surrendered the fight, thought this team was pretty bad. When you start off with 3 losses in the conference. But here they are fighting that uphill battle. You got Baylor coming in. Baylor coming off a really nice win over Oklahoma. Really nice win over Oklahoma. Maybe they'll feel a little bit too good about themselves. K-State's just playing so soundly. If you look back at the stats now, since the second half of that Texas Tech game, they gave up 0 points in that. Then they gave up 12, 10, and now 17. So, I mean, giving up 39 points over, I think I did the math right, 39 points over the course of 7 quarters. That's pretty good defense, and that's really what's helping this team quite a bit, is they're showing that they can stop some pretty good offenses in this conference. West Virginia is struggling. Jared Diggy just makes too many mistakes. They're pressured, and K-State now finally has a pass rush that can force mistakes. That's what we're seeing quite a bit of from this team. It's a fun brand of football they're playing. I wish they hadn't gotten so conservative, and I understand they didn't want to make mistakes and lend a hand to West Virginia staying in the game, but that got to be a little frustrating and a little scary. They shouldn't have been, kind of hanging on with a 1 touchdown lead and needing to make a play. I thought they managed this game very well, but credit Neil Brown. He kept his team in it for as long as he could before the Letty Brown fumble kind of really wiped it off. So we'll see what K-State has for Baylor. We have a lot of coverage coming of this game. We'll get you ready for Baylor starting on Tuesday of next week. Make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube page, please. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you over at GoPowercat. If you're not a member yet, 1 month, $1. Let's give us a try. I'm Fitz. Talk to you later.